Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Local Pundit. I'm Josh Yanthi. This is your Wrexham reaction for Wrexham AFC 1, Fleetwood Town 0. Yes, it was after the final game, the final preseason game, and as you can see on the thumbnail, it says "Ready or Not" because League One is coming. We are 7 days away. We are 7 days away from the start of the season, and that was the martini shot for the preseason, which I would say as an overall, I will give a 9 out of 10. I will overall give a 9 out of 10. But today, we showed our cards in regards to we have a great defense, a really good midfield. Up front, we're lacking a little bit, and we're going to talk about that. But it's over. Ready or not, here we come. We are going to League One, we are 7 days away. We learned a lot today. There's a couple more questions that we need to answer as well. So, it's okay. But but overall, I think clean sheet was good. Midfield looks good. And defense, especially signing Scar yesterday, I think we are absolutely loaded in the back and loaded in the midfield. And there was something that Parkinson said before the game, interview before the game, about having two 11s and not having a drop off. I think we're there. We're missing maybe 2 players. We're hearing 2, maybe 3. So anyways, let's get into it. Let's have that Saturday night discussion with the Wrexham reaction. Smash a like on the video. Get involved in the chat tonight and get the chat. Subscribe if you haven't. We are so close to 1,000. Our goal is to hit 1,000 subs before next week, and I think we can do it. Actually, I know we can do it. We have such a great community, as you know. But so happy to be a part of this too. Also, get your Local Pundit hats. First drop has hit. It's on Xe. The link is in the description as well. So you can go check that out. We sold 2 today, so that's good. But again, the hats are great, but they help support the channel so we can keep doing more things. Obviously, it takes a lot of work and effort, and I'm happy to be a part of it too. But the hats are here. That is the first drop. So thank you all for your support. Okay, real quick. Steve Barton's in the house. Says, hello, all. How you doing? Nikki D's also in the house. How are you? Chicky Brewer is also here. It says, hey, everyone. Yes. How you, Chicky Brewer, by the way, good to see you. Very, very, very good to see you. And Steve Barton's also here. Defense looks amazing. The defense is solid. But let me give my overall 2-second take on the game as a whole before we anyone know the backstory of Leworth? Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Obviously, they dropped off the sea, but he did score. Max did score in the 70th minute today, and it was after a couple subs, and I think Fleetwood were starting to tire a little bit. Our first half was better than our second half, but we'll get into that. First off, about 6,300 and change was there today for the last game of the preseason, and obviously we're on the tour. We got back early. We also saw that Mullen was not on the bench, but he was in the stands, which is great. Parkinson said he'll be on the grass this Thursday. Whatever that means, I don't know. But he's going to be on the grass, training in some capacity, and they think he's getting back to starting to train a little bit, which was good. On the pitch, the starting lineup to me was a little surprised at the starting lineup. So he had AO, he had Macca, he had O'Connell, he had Stash. Max was there, obviously scored. Right wing back was Barnett. Lee Cannon was in the middle, and what else am I missing? Lee Cannon and Dobson was my player of the match. Peaky Blinders looked really good out there today. Ran his ass off, played a full 90. And up front was Dalby and was JM. Now, I'm trying to resurge my love for Dalby today. He held up the ball fairly well, had a couple of nice layoffs, but we needed to see a little more activity. I thought that we were putting the ball into space and having JM run on it. JM had a couple shots, a couple, skimming across the grass, which was fine. I think he's still trying to find his feet. I don't know that Dalby is his best partner. I think JM ran his ass off as well, and I like his energy. I like him moving about, and I think he's got goals in him. I think if he gets service, and we stop putting the ball out wide, and we went back to a little bit of the hoofball today. As I said during the match watch along, and thank you to Aaron and thank you to everyone that came in and Patty that came in and watched the game with us, which was great. We had a really great turnout today. That was fun. I will say that we reverted back to a few things that I did not see over the course of our games on the Rex Coast tour up front. couple of balls hitting into the channel, not on the ground. We started to do that a little bit more. We started to get the ball on the ground and started working through where Dobson was getting the ball in the middle, and he was spraying it out wide, and Barnett was getting there. We weren't going all out. It looked like a game where I'll say overall, yes, we won. We deserved the victory, and it is a clean sheet, so good on us. We scored. I think we scored 8 goals and gave up 4, so that in the whole tour, so that's really good. But we weren't going for it today. It was like, the only guys. The guys that went in for tackles, there's a lot of went in for tackles. Andy Cannon did. Dobson definitely went in for some tackles. Macca got in a fight, which is what Macca does. He had the captain's armband. I can see why he got a little upset. Guy kind of went across him a little bit. They got a little argy-bargy. It happens. But, I like the energy. But I think sometimes today we just were, we weren't pressing and going forward. We had more. We had another gear. We never got to that gear. I really like our back line. I really like we have options. I did think we missed. I think we missed Gio in there. Stash is fantastic. Gio and Stash there can alternate between the midfield and the back line. But then we have Scar, Max, O'Connell. Brunty came on in that middle, there, and came in for O'Connell. And then I think we missed some chances. We could have had at least 3. That turn after Dalby layoff today for JM early, I think it was in the first half at some point, maybe 25 minutes in. JM put one over the bar. That's got to go in for me. But he was getting sharp. Again, I really believe that he has 15 to 20 goals in him this season. So awesome. Let's see. Ken's in the house. How you doing, Ken? I just woke up. Ken just woke up from a nightmare golf outing, I'm guessing. How you doing, Ken? Good to see you, brother. On the grass means training on grass. Yes, Steve Tudor. Yeah, he'll be on the grass training, but I don't think he's going to be going full out. Obviously, he had a spinal injury, But anyways, I hope he's back to fit. So we need him back. And we need another center forward striker. It's evident to me that we have to do it. Drew does whatever. How you doing, Drew? Is also part of the local pundit members club. Good morning. How are you? Good morning. Thanks, Drew. Oh, he's talking to him. Got to remember my friends from the bottom of the flat talking there. And when you sail off the edge and you come underneath and join us, yeah, absolutely. Have I ordered my kits yet? I have not ordered my kits yet. I have not ordered the kits yet. I do like the black one. I'm going to get the gold, and I'm probably just going to get all 3, get it out of the way. But yes, and again, I have not ordered any kits yet, so I'll do those in the next couple of weeks to get them up and running. I know they have come early. I'm really fond of the black one. I'm really fond of the gold one. So I think those 2 are going to be back there. I'm just saying. The red might be a secondary for me this year. For anyways, morning all Welsh one. What's going on? How you doing? Let's see. Ruth H. Hi again. 2 in one day. Yeah, Ruth. We usually do a Wrexham reaction after a watch along. A little late today because producer Ann and I went out and had a little bit of a meal, which was great. Spending some time with the boss. I'm very lucky that she wants to hang out with me, which is great. So yeah, that's awesome. No White Walkers down here. My red one will show up in a couple of days. Yes, I am hearing that the kits are coming in 2 to 3 days. I think we talked about this today on the watch along. That kits are coming like really fast. So that's good. That's good, which is great. So we'll keep an eye out on that. But the report went out today. This one is on the here's one negative I'll give. I'll give one negative. The charging of today's game was stupid. I'm just gonna say I don't know. I mean, if you have the pass, and maybe I understand, maybe it's not in the package, but charging up today was, if you already had the league pass, was a little bit, whatever. That's my one thing. They did the prep, the halftime, and the post game that they did there on the YouTube page, and we watched a little bit of that. Which again, I think it was obviously to get people like, hey, this is what we're going to be doing this year. Again, you don't need to go there. You can just come here and watch it with the local pundit, obviously. But yeah, I think that was part of their deal today to show you what they're going to be doing. Anyways, for me, I paid the £10. I know iFollow was an absolute shit show today. Let's just call it. It was a shit show. We spent the first half on the watch along talking to our community, trying to get people to how do we sign up. And unfortunately, some people missed the game and they just had to listen to my dumb face talk, and Aaron and Sheldon. So apologies for that. But yeah, iFollow needs to be sorted out ASAP. I don't think it'll be sorted out by next week, but as long as we can watch the game and we can share it with you and the community, this global community, great. But that's one thing that was absolutely just tits up. I don't understand that. Yeah. So that's my negative. Rich Farrell, I ordered the black and gold. Golf is hard. Golf is very hard. Yes, golf is very hard. It's very hard. Okay. Let's get to the match report. So this is on here too. I'll just go through a little bit, and have your say. What did you think of the game overall? What did you think of the game overall? I think, I want to get everyone's thoughts and ideas on how it went down. Okay, after the conclusion of the Rex Coast Tour last week, Wrexham returned to the STōK Cae Ras ahead of the season opener next week, with Fleetwood Town making the trip down to North Wales. The Cod Army finished in relegation places in the Sky Bet League One last season, providing Phil Parkinson's side with a stern test in their final game of the preseason. Summer signing AO started in goal. Max Leworth, O'Connell, Stash ahead of him with Barnett and captain James McLean as the wingbacks. Okay, before we start right there, Macca started as a wingback and then went into the midfield and sat in the middle with Dobson. I think in the second half when we made subs, Ravon came on, Seb came on, and I don't know how Parkinson's going to be able to keep Seb out of the lineup. He is direct, he's fast, he gets up and down that sideline like a motherfucker, and he is absolutely a hard-working SOB. He's left-footed, right-footed. Now, Macca is our captain. I know Macca is a statesman. I do not know. This is going to be a good problem we're going to have. How do we keep Seb off the pitch? It's going to be hard. He'll probably work him in there. But we have a lot of class in that back line, and in that midfield we have a lot of options. But one thing for me is I do not know how he's going to keep Seb out of the starting lineup. That's a good problem to hide. Yeah, it's a good problem to have. Yes, Ruth H. Seb is so good. He's very, very good. Very good. And I like him a lot. And I'm hearing that scar tissue is going to be pretty good as well. From what I'm hearing, best in class in championship, Plymouth. So we are solid. We are lacking up front. We'll get to the up front part. I know we talked briefly about JM and Dalby, which will probably be the starting lineup next week. God damn it. But anyways, moving on, we'll talk about that in a minute. George Dobson made his first appearance at the STōK, playing alongside Elliot Lee and Andy Cannonball in a midfield of three. Jack Marriott, Sam Delby, who led the line for the Reds today. Okay, let's talk about that midfield real quick. Just there. Elliot Lee did put himself about, got in, had a nice header from across. Didn't have that much purchase on it, but did get in the box. Andy Cannon ran around a bit and put himself about. Wasn't as far forward at some points. I know last year he was pushed a little bit far forward. Dobson was the one who was actually going up, and then afterwards Dobson sat in the back a little bit more and was kind of spraying the ball around. So what I take on that is he doesn't know his best 11 or his best back line or his best midfield. And I do know that I will say right now, guaranteed spots for me right now in my starting 11 are O'Connell, AO, and Dobson, and the Lee and the Cannon. I don't even know. I don't know. We'll see how it plays out. It's going to be a long season. Okay. Also ahead of the debut was the new season with the new black awake shirt. Yes, we're talking about that too. It did look great. A tribute to the Gressford Collier disaster. $299. I thought that looked really good today too. I'm talking about the first chance fell to the afternoon. Jack Marion and Sam Delby by a clever flick. It's a strike partner with an 18 yards out that was not too far away from the net. Yes, that is the one I think he should have put away. JM should have worked the keeper a little bit more on that shot. Could have had 2 or 3 goals today. Let's be fair. We're still getting back to fitness. I thought his movement was great. I thought Dalby did hold the ball up really well. I really want to give Dalby a chance. I really do. But I for some reason I don't like that partnership as good as I should. I don't think it's JM's got goals on him. I don't see Dalby. Dalby missed one going across the front that JM put across and just missed going in on a square ball there. So Wrexham first shot on target came on 23 minutes when O'Connor provided a perfect long ball behind the Fleetwood defense. Marriott timed his run perfectly. He took a low shot from outside 18-yard box, saved well in the leg of Harrington. Yes, that was the closest we did get in the first half, I believe. JM, he should have put that one away. That's another one he probably should have put away. Keeper did well. It was good. He was on the shoulder all day of that Fleetwood Town defense. On the shoulder of them really well. Always looking to try to go. One time, I'm not sure who put it through. I think Dobson and him got a little bit got a little bit off. Dobson put the ball wide. He wanted the ball through, and after you could see the ball went out, he said to Dobson, he's like, just put it in, and he put it out wide. So they're still trying to work out some of the kinks there, which is, it's going to happen. After 2 minutes of added time, a few chances. Fleetwood had a triple change at halftime. Parkinson, we decided not to make any changes at the halftime, which was fine. 68th minute, Parkinson turned on his bench, making a treble sub. Barnett, Merritt, and Dalby came off. Bolton, Ravon, and Palmer did come on. In 68th minute, we did score 2 minutes later. Palmer came on. I still don't listen. I have questions about Palmer right now, just in regards to a few things that the up front to me is a little bit of we have players, but they're not the right players. We have Merritt, we have Merritt, and we have Mullen, and those are the only two players that I'm just like, those are our two best strikers. And Dalby is not quite at the races yet, but those are our two best strikers, in my opinion. I mean, even Maka probably up there just for his movement and his aggression. But Bolton came on, Ravon came on, and Palmer did put himself about, got a couple headed balls, went to the ground a little easy for me. I think it was off, which led to the goal. Wrexham took the lead after 70th minute when Ali Palmer's glancing header came off the bar, and Max was right at the right place, right time. Max Leworth, not Cleworth today, it was Max Leworth. The C had fallen off, or they didn't put it on for whatever reason on the new kit, which is understandable. It happens. Excuse me. Hold on a second. I'm choking. up Perrier. 10 minutes left to play. O'Connor was replaced with Will Boyle. Will Boyle came on, didn't do anything wrong. That's fine. Our defense is going to be solid. Elliot Lee, O'Connell, Andy Cannon came off. Okay. So we didn't use Burton today, Howard, Davies, Ford, Waters, Bickerstaff, James, or Ashfield. I'm guessing there's going to be a couple players out. I'm hearing Davies is going to be going to Grimsby, and I'm assuming Billy Waters and Bickerstaff will be going out as well. James, I'm not sure, but I would say on the bench there, Burton, Howard, Davies, Ford, Waters, Bickerstaff, James, I would say 3 of them will be gone. 3 of them will be gone, whether it's a loan or a leave, sold, but 3 of them players will be gone. And I'm hoping that maybe we get 2 or 3 in. But we need someone up front ASAP, in my opinion. And also 6,376, 238 away. That's what it is. So that's my brief overall take right there. But, it is what it is. I think Parky will throw McLean up top when Seb comes on and starts. He's going to have to do something. He did put him in the midfield today, but he's probably going to go with that lineup. I would say he's probably going with that lineup, maybe stash for Gio, something like that at the back. But he's going to go with something close to that lineup, I think, next week when we go against Wickham, the Wickham Wanderers. So that's am I saying that right? Yeah. Yeah, he's going to go with some kind of variation of that, very, very close. Stash did really well today, coming back in, put himself about as well. Also, he is growing back to Stash. When I did say to him, dude, you got to have the Stash and the mullet, or else we can't talk. I think he heard me, and I think he's going to put it back on. I just look like a little shaded today. Just to say, it's coming back. That was our starting lineup last night. Makes me think. That was our starting lineup last night. Me thinks. Yes, yeah, I think that is going to be our. That I would see him maybe doing Evans or Stash swap out, something along those lines. There's a couple players I'm just saying that, like, I don't know how he's going to eventually keep them out of the starting lineup. Rotation maybe. Seb, I think Scar and Dobson have to play. Just have to play somehow, some way. Okay. That wasn't our starting lineup last night. Ken, sorry, I got you. Merritt can't afford not to finish as much as he does. No, Kim, you're exactly right. Merritt has to come and deliver, and he has goal. You saw that goal he took, the goals he took over the tour. He has it in him. They're in there, and that would have been the goal. It was a good save that the keeper made when he got put through. The keeper did make a good save. Those are goals he's got to get put away. Maybe a little more confidence. He's got a run of games. Maybe get a run of games. I'm hoping we do this. I want Moles back soon. I want him back, but I also want to sign somebody as well. We have to sort out the top. We have to sort out the top of the pitch. We are scoring goals. There are goals all over the pitch between Cannon and Elliot Lee, and even our defense. Obviously today, Max being Johnny on the spot, which was great. But we need our strikers just to do the work as well. So I'm hoping that Moles is not rushed back. It's very important. He doesn't get. It's a long season. As much as we want him on the pitch, I do not want to rush him back. Good point last night. Welsh Techie did make. Maybe he's in for like 3 weeks. He comes in like 3 weeks and gets like a cameo in the Sheffield game or something like that. But do not rush him back. There's no reason. I know we need him, but we still have 28 days left of this transfer window. It's not done yet. I know the games start. Like I said, we're ready or not, we got to go. But do not rush balls back. That's it. He's going to tell you he wants to play, but don't rush him back. Defense looks solid today. Yes, the Mountie, it absolutely did. Red and black new kits look good. Not keen on the gold, no. Though, what is the fuck is going on here? Sorry. So I just keep getting. Why is it when I go? Jesus. Okay. Sorry about that. Sorry for cussing too. What was I saying? I lost my train of thought. Red and black, go gold. I like the gold, Andy. I do like the gold. I was saying don't rush him back. Don't rush him back. Okay, that was that. This is the other thing we talked about today too. This is the leader final preseason game. Let me see here. Let's see if I get some quotes out here. No quotes from the manager. But this was yesterday. Really? Is this really going to go down? Sorry. I think people just text me when they know I go live. So the manager chatted afterwards. Let's see. Let me know if y'all can hear this as well.
Saving on your education should be a right, not a competition.
Phil, a 1-0 win against Fleetwood
Town
in your final pre-season game. What was your assessment of proceedings today? Yeah, I thought it was a decent workout for us. Obviously, that they came here and set off the ball and worked hard out of possession, and we had a lot of the ball. And I felt first half, particularly, we moved it really well. We created a lot of chances and did take one. We said the lads about being patient in the second period. I thought they probably started a little bit brighter after the break.
I think he broke his finger.
But we kept going, plugging away, and the moment came, and Maxi's taken the goal well. So I think all in all, come back Thursday, in the train Thursday, got the trip out of the lads' legs. Friday, obviously, is very light. So today was a work day for us in hot conditions, and I feel we've got a benefit from today's game in terms of the minutes and the style of game it was. Obviously, when teams come off.
So pause right there. So what I'm gathering he's saying is he got a workout. Like they didn't see it as a like a game. I mean, this was a game and a workout, and they got a workout minutes in there. So, obviously they're still in preseason mode, but we got to hit a stride. So maybe you're right, Ken. Maybe that's not the starting 11 he's going to go with. I think there's sprinkles of it in there too. But I think one thing we did learn today was that we didn't know he doesn't know his best starting 11 right now. So I'm not sure. Anyone know what's up in the advantage? Any candidate's left hand. He probably broke a finger or whatever. So I saw that too. Or he fought a lion apparently. But yeah. So
coming in and set off the ball as you've seen before. Sometimes the build-up can be a little bit slower, but you have to be patient and find the spaces and create those overloads in wide areas, which we did. And like I said, the goal just didn't come. But all in all, it's a good day's work.
See, as a workout, and I think what he said, we weren't building the ball up the way we were doing it overseas when they were here. We were spraying the ball out wide. Dobson started to do it a little bit, but I feel like we, like you said, it was hot conditions, workout, all that stuff. We're building towards something here, so got to take it all in stride. That's up on the website too. On their page there. Also, too, this is cool. This was the All Access yesterday. Just real quick, there's Scar. There's Scar, the All Access, which is pretty cool. Check that out. That's up there today.
Some people call me Scarzy, some people call me Scary, yeah. So,
all right, so there we go. He's got a nickname.
Okay, we leave you for a couple of minutes, let you change into your kit.
So he says Scars. Go check that out too. Max did talk about some things today too. He was also there, but that's a good point right there. I'm just seeing that right now, Kim. He sounded a bit frustrated today, partly because Fleetwood played to frustrate, but Wrexham didn't take their chances. No, we didn't take our chances. We definitely did not take our chances, which is it's going to happen. It's still preseason. We did win. Here's the positives. We did win. We kept a clean sheet. The defense looks good. The midfield looked okay for the fact that hustling about. I don't know if I like that midfield. I don't know about the top. So I'm hoping that we're making moves and hoping that we get some people in up top sooner than later. We got to move some things out. But it was a frustrating game. Fleetwood did come to frustrate. They weren't coming out to fully express themselves, and I think we didn't fully express ourselves either. There were opportunities we could have put balls through, and we didn't. We put the ball back a little bit too. Barnett got a couple of balls in the box. I think we're best when we get the ball on the wings and get the ball in the box. The long ball from the back, which we did a couple times, and having JM chase it into the space on the left or the right side is okay. But we have good enough players in our midfield where we can step on the ball and get the ball wide, overlap. When Seb came on, Macca moved to the middle, so they sat in a 2. It was Ravon, it was Peaky Blinders, and Macca, and Ravon was going up, and Macca was going over him, so there was like a double overlap going on there. So I don't think we were fully expansive today, and I think Fleetwood did do a good job of frustrating us a bit. But like you said, he's just trying to get some minutes in the legs. Still, it was hot conditions and things like that. So, and I also think two people didn't want to get hurt. We didn't play like we didn't want to get hurt, but it was probably on their mind as well too. But all in all, it's a good win and it's good prep. And I'm happy that we won. We still have some things that we need to figure out. And I say it, ready or not, it's coming. Next week is coming. And I don't think the squad is fully complete yet, and that's fine. All over the world. There's tons of teams out there, tons of sides out there that are not ready yet in regards to their, because the transfer market's still open, and by the way, we're going to have 5 games. We have 5 games in August before the transfer window closes. So that's a lot of games before everything's settled and done. So I hope we get our business done early. I like what we've done so far, but onward. It's coming here or there, and I'm really like where we're at. Like I said, I give this whole tour, this whole preseason, a 9 out of 10. And I know some of the things were frustrating with the iFile and the kits and all that shit. That doesn't matter. We have a good team putting together here. We're like 2 players away from being like really, really awesome, really titty city, really competing. I still think we're going up. So I think we can win next week. Let's go out and do it. Fantastic. Subscribe if you haven't. Just want a quick one there. Get that Wrexham reaction out to everybody. Parkinson's favorite word is clinical. Yeah, clinical for sure. Got to be definitely not clinical today. But yeah, I'm gonna do just a quick Wrexham reaction. As you know, that's what we do. We do the show in the morning. We do the watch along, and then we do a Wrexham reaction. Today was a little bit later just because we went out and did some things. Tomorrow we'll do a news and update show for sure. Anything breaks, if anything's breaking, we are live here. We're live every day on the Local Pundit with the news and update show and anything else that comes our way. And sometimes we get a little wacky at night when people come in and they shave their eyebrows. Go watch a couple shows ago too. But anyways, thank you all for coming in. I appreciate it all. And onward. Let's go. I like where we're at. We're not finished yet. So 1-0 win, clean sheet, good stuff. And on that bombshell, I'll see y'all soon.